back to Cheers.
We have a
Review.
shampoo conditioner review coming at you.
Yes. And I don't know if you guys have been hearing about this particular brand that's been like all over social media, but it's from Function of Beauty. Ta-ha. So if you guys want to see our review as well as like the ingredients that we got to customize our sets,
hair goals, as they say.
Yeah, hair goals, then just keep watching.
The packaging is so cute. Like the cutest packaging ever.
The color is the same as your shampoo.
Yeah, like a teal aqua greenish blue type of color. Comes with freaking adorable stickers that you can stick on your bottles.
I died over these stickers. And on the back of it, it was talking about sticking with us has its perks on stickers.
How funny.
How funny. And then when I opened it even further,
it was so cute.
Yeah, I really liked the packaging on the bottles and how the pumps are separate.
Yes. It's really like sanitary, it seems.
Like as you can see in, here, there's actually like a little
stopper
on top.
Yeah.
So there's for you germaphobes out there. So Function of Beauty is really well known because it's supposed to be customizable and like very specific to you. Yeah, they were like even to the point of, I don't know if you guys saw on the bottle, it said Function of Cheers too.
Yeah, mine says Cheers because that's what I typed, but you can see right there, like you can customize your name. So if you wanted to do like Function of and then like insert your name.
Function of Laura.
Or Function of Chanel.
Yeah.
You can customize that. You can customize the color, the scent.
And then the profile as well as certain
your hair goals.
And we're just gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, so we've been using these for about a month. I've been using mine for over a month.
A little bit over a month.
Yeah,
and I've been using mine for about just under a month.
Okay,
I would say.
So we've had a good use out of it.
Yeah. To notice real significant changes, you want to use it for about 3 months. So we'll give you guys like an update on that.
Yeah.
When the 3-month mark comes. But basically how you start off on Function of Beauty is that you have a little quiz that it takes you through and it asks you certain profiles.
Yeah, so like what your hair is like currently. And I think we literally have the same one.
Yeah, I said straight, medium, and oily.
Same.
Yeah, that's my hair profile.
And then
would you swipe right on it?
Stupid. And then you pick 5 hair goals.
You can't go above.
You can't go above. So, and that makes sense. You can't have
like so many ingredients.
Yeah. So my goals were deep condition, nourish roots, volumize, lengthen, and oil control.
And mine were oil control, volumize, strengthen, nourish roots, and anti-aging.
Yeah, and we both got the scent Nude Peach.
It also comes in a non-fragrance version too, for those of you who are sensitive
to scents
and everything else like that.
And they make a non-colored one too.
Yeah, and a non-colored one. But they also give you an option of the amount of fragrance you want to put in there. So there's lightly fragranced, medium, and then like super
strong.
Yeah. So Chanel got strong and I got medium fragrance. Yeah. And I personally really like mine. Like it's strong enough that I've been taking this to the gym when I go swimming, and it gets out the chlorine smell, like a good amount.
There's really like not that much of a difference if I have to say myself.
Oh, there really isn't. So it is strong, even if you get like the less fragranced version.
And it's like a juicy peach smell. If I had to describe
it makes me water in my mouth.
Yeah, it smells like peach candy, like Peachios.
Like almost like if Starburst had a peach flavor.
Yeah, it would be that for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
They give you a little pamphlet and it shows you like your hair goals and it kind of breaks down what each one does. Yeah. And then on the back it's the ingredient list for your shampoo and conditioner.
Basically, what I kind of got out of reading most of the ingredients and just kind of getting an overall view of what they do, they all just kind of nourish like in terms of like providing oils and moisturization to your scalp, or they help with growth.
Right. One thing, I thought this would be an interesting thing to do because I was kind of skeptical if they actually made the formulas different for people. Because like you wouldn't necessarily like sit down and compare yours to your friends or whatever, but
We
did. And like we have a lot of different ingredients. So mine are highlighted in pink. We won't read them all off to you because this video would be 3 hours long.
And
then her differences are
my
also
differences are a lot more than Chanel's.
Yeah, and it makes sense because we got 2 different hair goals.
Mm-hmm.
So they are different. They do customize it according to what you choose. Mm-hmm. So we'll talk about like some of the different, not all of them, but more of the active ingredients and what they do for your hair. So in my shampoo, I have something called palmitoyl tripeptide 28, and I was like, that's scary sounding, first of all. But I looked it up, and it's basically a collagen stimulator.
Ooh.
And yeah, so it's not like
collagen's a hot topic right now, guys.
It sure is. And you can, so I was like, wait, a collagen, like, because the first word I read was collagen, and I was like, you can't put collagen on your hair, it's not going to do anything. Mm-hmm. But it stimulates the collagen that's already in your body. So I was like, oh, that's different.
Huh.
Yeah, so I think it's more for like strengthening, right? Strengthening your hair.
And glow.
Yeah, and they have different ones because I was reading like the palmitoyl tripeptide. They have different numbers and like how they're transmitted or whatever. So this one it's called, or it's in the subject of neurotransmitting tripeptides.
Neurotransmitting?
That's what it said.
What?
And so basically it's used for like fine lines.
Oh.
Yeah, so like, girl, I need to put some of this shampoo on my face.
I know, you shampoo that mustache.
Yeah, so it helps, but honestly, but it reduces muscle contractions, so your fine lines don't like get deeper.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't really know
Start
how
looking for that in our skincare products.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know how that works for my hair, but okay.
So next for me in my shampoo that was a bit different is that my shampoo has equestium. No, equisetum.
Okay, I was like, equestrian? Wow, they're so smart.
No, equisetum. I don't know if I'm butchering that pronunciation, but the less scientific term would be horsetails. If any of you live in the Pacific Northwest, I'm sure you've seen these plants.
They're like they grow like weeds here.
Mm-hmm.
They are weeds here.
Let me tell you what horsetail does for you guys. It's AKA puzzle grass, and it's actually been used for a long time in like ancient Greece and Rome.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. It's known for its antioxidant effects as well as like having really good growth for your hair and skin and nails. Growth on your skin.
Great.
Promoting like healthy hair, skin, and nails. Almost like biotin.
Biotin, yeah.
Yeah. And how it does this is that there's like a pretty specific ingredient in it called silica. And that's supposed to help improve blood circulation. So with that, if you have a better circulation, that promotes like a healthy scalp and the holes, the hair follicles. The hair follicles.
Yeah.
So it helps stimulate hair growth. So I think the reason why equestium is, or equisetum, or whatever is in my
we're not scientists.
Yeah, we're not at all. Anyways, I think this one is supposed to be coming with like the anti-aging / nourish roots aspect of my hair goals.
An ingredient in my conditioner that was different from Laura's it's called Pisum sativum sprout extract, or pea extract. It's also anti-aging, and it promotes elasticity in your hair, so like it's not as brittle or prone to breakage. And then it also helps repair and resculpt like skin and hair cells.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
resculpt how? Like kind of fill it in, or like
maybe like or somehow smooth it out or bond them together. It didn't really say. And by it I mean Google.
So most of my differences in terms of ingredients to Chanel, they actually are on the lower half of the ingredients list. So I'm not going to get into them because the further down they are on the ingredients list, it just means that they're not as active. So the first one that popped out was hydrolyzed Adenosonia digitata.
Wait. Baobab.
Yeah, aka baobab. You're probably more familiar with baobab. If you're not,
why they gotta make it all like Tata?
I know, digitata. You know Tata. If you're not,
I don't
No
have
ta-ta.
X on the toss. Not even one ta.
So Baobab, for those of you who are not as
Bao
smart
boob.
as Google, yeah, Baobab for the digitatas.
Stupid.
And it has baobab seed extract in it, and if you're not familiar with baobab, it's been really well known for like nourishing your hair because it has a ton of fatty acids in it, such as like I think it listed like 3, 6, and 8 were or 3, 6, and 9 for the fatty acids, essential fatty acids. And those ones are actually a lot that you can find in like coconut oil too. And then it has like vitamins A, D, E, and F in it as well, which I know I've seen a lot of like hair supplements that have vitamins A and D. So I'm assuming that it helps a lot with not only hair growth, but just like, you
protection, maybe
the shininess, the quality
the
of
look.
it, the digitataness of it.
The ta-ta.
And a lot of times people have used it to just kind of like help with treating dry scalp. So if you have dandruff or like eczema or anything like that on your scalp, then that should be helpful to you.
I wonder why mine doesn't have that.
Maybe the anti-aging aspect of it, because anti-aging is supposed to revitalize and strengthen your hair to prevent premature aging caused by environmental stressors, heat and chemical styling, and nutrient loss. Before you purchase any of like your hair goals or anything like that, it will list out the ingredient deck for you so that if you are sensitive to any ingredients, then you can make sure that
it doesn't make it in there.
This is good for you.
Right. So now, since we've been using it for quite some time now, we're gonna go into pros and cons. So do you want to start with the pros?
Yeah, it smells bomb.
Okay.
It smells delicious.
But it does.
I want to drink it. You shouldn't do that though.
Don't do that.
I mean, but it has, the horsetail in it. That's supposed to be really good for you.
True. So maybe if we just eat it, we'll be really pretty.
Yeah.
Dead in our coffin. Yeah, it does smell really good. Highly recommend this peach scent.
Another aspect that's not specific to the shampoo or conditioner, but the company and brand in general, is that it seems to be very environmentally aware. And so on its website, it listed a lot of things like that. It's vegan, cruelty, paraben, sulfite free. And then some people had asked in regards to whether you can basically like send this back, the empty bottle back to them. And they said no, that they don't do that currently, because after they did some research, they found that if they were to get all the bottles back and then resend and stuff, it actually causes more harm to the environment than just simply recycling it.
Yeah.
So it looks like the company actually is very aware of.
Did you read anything about the pumps? Like, do you keep these?
You can keep these. So on my next subscription, I actually canceled the pumps.
The pumps?
Yeah, because you can just recycle this, but you're free to keep the pumps to do less harm on the environment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I got oil control for my hair, or my hair goals for my shampoo, and I've noticed that I actually do less washes. Like, I'm the type of person who will wash their hair every single day, otherwise it looks like a greasy hot mess. And with this one, I can even push it to like 3 days without washing my hair. And it looks like, by the third day, it looks kind of greasy. But it's not like the whole, even after 1 day, I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair looks wet. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, and like, even today, like I put my hair up, and usually you'll be able to see like sections of hair if it's greasy. But this is day 2 hair.
Oh,
yeah,
that's actually good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so good, right?
I've seen her like
nasty
day 2 hair.
Yeah, I've had to do less washing, which is cool, and I've used this for a whole month. This is all I've used.
Do you typically use one pump?
I use 2 of each. Yeah, and I probably use 3 on the conditioner, but they're kind of at the same
level-ish.
And then the conditioner, I didn't know if I liked it at first, but the more I use it, the more I like it. Because I feel like it really like gets into my hair, and I can really tell because my hair is like empty-ish. Because seriously, if you bleach your hair, it basically takes out, your hair color, so it's essentially hollow. So I noticed that when I use the conditioner, it doesn't feel as brittle. For me, I personally really like this product in terms of how it's volumizing for my hair, and I did notice that it falls out less. So I did notice that it got thicker, but I don't know. I don't know if
I can completely attribute. I can't completely attribute the thickness and growth of my hair to just the shampoo because I have been taking like these hair supplements for a while from Moon Juice, I believe it was called. So yeah, it might be because of that, or you know, a mixture of both, or I don't know, maybe just the hair supplements.
You never know.
But with that being said, loving the body, you know.
The volume,
the fragrance, and all that stuff. But my hair has been feeling more brittle than usual.
Yeah, because your hair's usually like soft.
So
Laura's hair is like silk.
I don't know, maybe I've been doing 3 pumps.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I also noticed that my hair gets oily faster.
Yeah, so that's weird. And we both have oil control.
Yeah.
As our hair goal.
I didn't understand why mine was getting oilier faster and that it's been feeling more dry, which was unfortunate.
So one of my cons was like I have a lot of formulation questions. Cause like, how is it that yours doesn't do the same thing? Like, I know we're different people, but like if oil control is oil, like it should do what it says, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know if it's like the combination of like what you choose as your hair goals and somehow like the mixture of them doesn't work for your hair. But then like, why would they make that be or let that be an option for you? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And okay, just based on my personal one, like I chose it just to like see what happened. Honestly. But I chose deep condition, nourish roots, but then I also put oil control and volumizing, which are very contradicting. Yeah. So I just wanted to see what would happen. And for me, the oil control really comes out. I haven't really found like the nourishing roots part or like volume I haven't really noticed. And deep conditioning, like it conditions better than my other conditioners, but I wouldn't say it's like deep conditioning.
And then the other con for me is that it is pricey.
Yeah.
It's about $20 per bottle.
So it's like,
and it's 16 fluid ounces.
Yeah.
Per bottle.
I just want to try this one more time.
Yeah,
like,
me
I want
too.
to give it a fair shot. Like I want to try out a different scent. I also want to try out like the purple. They came out with like a toning one, so I want to try that just to like give you guys a review and stuff, and for me to just see if like
it does make a difference.
Yeah, and change some of the things on my formula.
Okay, so overall, considering our pros and cons, what do you give this?
I think I would give
out of 5 stars.
Like I originally said 3 out of 5, but I think like I've never had a shampoo where I don't have to wash my hair as often. So just for that reason, I think I would give like a 3.5 out of 5.
For me, I would give it a 3-star, which is kind of sad. I really did want to give it more just because of the cost and everything, but I only give it a 3 stars just because of like the volumizing as well as possible thickening, and also because the fragrance and packaging and like just the overall brand seems to be so nice. But I don't know, for 3 stars for now. We'll update you guys in another about like 6 months.
Yeah.
Just to see like
long-term benefits.
How nice it's been.
Yeah.
But stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We hope you liked our video. If you did, please give us a like.
As well as a subscription if you want to see more content like this, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on that content.
Yes. And until next time, guys.
Cheers to a good week. Bye.